Introduction. My research has been about the low salaries that teachers are paid when they have multiple different positions daily. Teachers act as other staff members due to students trusting them more than the actual staff member that is needed to assist them during that moment. There has become a national shortage on teachers entering the educational field due to teachers not being able to survive on the low salary they are offered by the school district. The average entry level teacher salary in Ohio is $62,740 as of May 28, 2024, but the average typical falls between $52,384 and $76,539. Context. I investigated teachers entering the educational workplace, specifically in the high school, and was able to see why some teachers are still willing to enter the workplace with such a low salary. The requirements of becoming a teacher in each state vary, but some of the requirements consist of a bachelor's degree, a major in the core subject, a state license to teach, or a master's degree. This is because, aside from their usual duties and responsibilities of conducting and managing their respective classes, high school teachers also have the duty of helping their students prepare for what comes after high school, which may be college or joining the workforce. Teachers of tomorrow. Impetus/justification. The issue of teachers having such a low paying salary needs to be addressed because teachers wear multiple positions and aren't acknowledged for it enough. Teachers must go to school on average of 4 years to get a college degree that puts them in debt almost $100,000 before they graduate and become a teacher. Not all school districts are starting entry-level teachers on the same pay scale, which is causing teachers to have to choose between a district they enjoy or a district that they can survive living in. During my interview, I was able to listen to Alan speak about how he had the tough choice of choosing which school district he wanted to be in because he really loved Fremont, but at the same time, there was another school district, I believe Clyde, that was offering him way more money and he was going to be able to support himself more, but he ultimately chose Fremont because he was raised in Fremont and he just wanted to continue teaching on and showing and giving back to students what Fremont had offered him. Audience. I am trying to target the audience of school districts that a teacher may be trying to enter. I am targeting the school district because they have the pay scale that an entry level teacher makes automatically, and I feel that there shouldn't be a scale that determines what a teacher makes, nor should it be based on the experience a teacher has. I also am trying to target the school district to inform them that a teacher is more than someone that teaches a core subject inside a classroom to students. I am trying to target the school district because ultimately every decision goes through the school district. If the school district says no or declines an offer, then that offer or that decision does not go through because the school district has the power to say no to it. So I feel the school district would be my main audience. But I also feel like I would be trying to target parents to want to support teachers so they have a working relationship with their teachers, so if something happens they can effectively communicate and try to come up with a solution to help that student. Document purpose. It is important to raise awareness to raise the salary of a teacher's salary because teachers are an essential source to society and they help shape the future of the next generations for our society. A higher salary would help attract teachers that are more qualified because a higher skilled teacher is more likely to perform at a higher standard due to them having higher cognitive abilities. A higher salary would also reduce the teacher turnover rate because a teacher is more willing to stay in a school district that has a higher salary that will give them security of being able to support their lifestyle. Samantha Clever, an educator in Charlotte, North Carolina, reports that the current turnover rate is 16% each year. Of those, 8% of teachers leave the profession entirely per year. I personally have witnessed this year in my current school district, Fremont, Ohio, that teachers are turning over the rate a lot more. They're starting to take positions that are neighboring in the city that they live in or are exactly in the city that they live in because it's closer to home, and also that specific school district is paying a little bit more than the school district that they're currently in and have been traveling to for years. Findings. During my interviews, I learned that both of my interviewees turned to education to help make a difference in students' lives in tangible ways, but also in the community and workplace. Loves to see his students in the community working in the workplace that he helped them get due to the connections he made with community members. Maywell. Neither of my interviewees entered the education field for the salary that came with teaching. They already knew that teaching wasn't going to pay a lot, but they were fine with that. Never got into teaching for the salary that came along with it. I was more interested in helping students succeed in their education and help guide them onto further education or the workforce. Anonymous. I also found out that students tend to form a bond with a specific teacher, and it causes the teacher to have to be in different positions to help the student and guide them through their education. Assumptions, pitfalls, and challenges. Once the salary rate for teachers has been raised, there could be a challenge of there being too many teachers due to the salary being able to support the lifestyle of many more teachers. There could be a pitfall of other positions having a higher turnover rate due to not needing the positions because teachers are able to fill other positions while also still being able to teach students. Higher base pay also reduces dropout rates and narrows the achievement gap between white and black students, as well as white and Hispanic students, according to other studies. Pink. The city taxes could possibly get a little bit higher due to the city raising teachers' salaries, and it may also cut out some other citywide projects. Conclusion. If school districts were to raise their salary for entry-level teachers entering the education field, more teachers would be willing to become teachers and not have to rely on outside income to support their lifestyle. Second jobs during the summer account for up to 12% of an educator's annual income, but financial pressure don't go away after Labor Day. If parents and guardians supported teachers more when it comes to their students' education, teachers would feel more supported when it comes to their students' education. Also, teachers should be acknowledged for the work they do after school hours, such as coaching sports teams, being a band director, or being the advisor of a class cabinet meeting or student ran club. Design statement. When preparing to complete this assignment, I wrote out the outline of my project to see how I was going to put it all in order. Once I was satisfied with my outline, I went into PowerPoint and put all my slides in to make sure it looked the same as I had it on paper. I then started looking for sources that best showed evidence for the point I was trying to make on each specific slide. I then entered all my information in and decided to highlight my sources in red to make them stand out more, and at the end decided to add pictures on every other slide to make my project more appealing to the eye.